Donald Trump is once again the president of the United States of America. It is official. He will become the 47th president-elect after News Nation was the first to call it late last night, followed by the other news outlets, and is now officially on Google. The AP has called the race. Donald Trump has won 277 compared to 224 for Harris, and there's still votes being counted in Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan, which Trump has a big lead in all three of those states. But once Trump won PA and collected those 19 electoral college votes, it secured him the presidency, and he will be back in the Oval Office come January 2025. Trump has also won the popular vote 51% to 47.5%. He is up 5 million in the popular vote over Kamala Harris, and this was telling. I believe that Trump was going to win. I wanted Trump to win, not because I liked the guy, but because I thought he was a better candidate than Harris. But for him to win in this fashion, for him to win so dominantly, for him to win the electoral college vote and the popular vote was telling. This was the American people saying, we are unhappy and we are tired of Democratic leadership. We gave the Democrats a chance and they failed us. Now we're going to go and give the Republicans a chance. Republicans have control of the Senate, the House, and now the White House. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they could get us out of this inflation. Let's see if they could stem the migration problem. Let's see if they can better foreign policy. This was not just a vote for Donald Trump. This was a vote against the establishment. This was a vote against mainstream propaganda, lying news media, because they did not fall or listen to the constant rhetoric that the mainstream media was spewing against Donald Trump, calling this man a Hitler, a racist, a fascist, all these defaming, disgusting, deplorable things, slandering this man's character time after time again. And this is the American people coming together and saying, we are not buying the lies anymore. We're not buying the bullshit anymore from the mainstream media propaganda. This was a vote against the establishment. This was a middle finger against to the media and against to the government, saying, no, we are taking our power back to where it belongs, and that is we the people. There is a lot of reasons why Kamala Harris lost this campaign. Let's start with number one. Celebrity endorsements does not win you presidential elections. I repeat, celebrity endorsements does not win you presidential elections. Kamala Harris had all these A-list celebrities coming out and endorsing her en masse, from LeBron James, Cardi B, Beyonce, Jay-Z. She even assembled the freaking Avengers to come out and support her, and it did not work. Why? Because celebrities do not speak for the 99% of the population. Celebrities do not speak for the hard-working middle class. They can't relate to our everyday struggle. They're rich, they're famous, they're well off. They're not the working middle class that have to get up every single day, punch in and punch out, and make pennies on the dollar, barely making ends meet. They can't relate to that. They can't relate to the inflation that has crushed the middle class. They can't relate to the constant increase in rent prices, constant increase in mortgage prices, gas prices, grocery prices went through the roof. They cannot relate to that at all. So they said, no, we ain't listening to no mainstream celebrity. We ain't listening to no A-list celebrity. We're going to vote for us. They don't care about us. They don't know we exist. Fuck them. We are voting for us. Number two, Harris's campaign was nothing but attack on Donald Trump and abortion. That's it. Those were her only two things that her campaign ran on. It was calling Trump a fascist, a Hitler, a rapist, a racist, and then abortion. Other than that, she had nothing to stand on in her campaign. Trump talked about the economy. People wanted to listen to. Trump talked about immigration. That was affecting people. Trump talked about foreign policy. That was affecting people. He resonated. They said, you know what? We're going to give this guy a shot whether we like him or not, because his policies were better than Harris's policies. Again, Trump's policies, not him as a person, his policies were better than Harris's policy. And another thing that did Harris in is the fact that when she went on The View, she was specifically asked, would you do anything differently from the Biden administration? And she said no. There's not a thing that comes to mind. That right there did her in. So you mean to tell me you would not do anything to fix the migration problem at the border that you were in charge of? You would not do anything to fix the inflation. You would not do anything to seize the tension what's going on in the Middle East. You would not do anything to stop fucking giving Zelensky a financial aid package every time he steps foot on U.S. soil. Nothing comes to mind. Not one thing. That turned a lot of people off. This was a win for American democracy. This was a win for independent media. And this was a big L for the establishment, for the machine, and mainstream lying media. And a big shout out goes to Elon Musk, because he is the unsung hero in this presidential election race. If it was not him for spending $40 billion plus to buy Twitter, rebranding it as X, we would not have free speech anymore. Why? Because the Democrats have came out time and time again saying we need to regulate social media posts. We need to regulate and watch what people post on social media. That is a direct violation of the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech. Elon Musk said, no, you're going to say whatever you want to say, whether I like it, agree with it or not. That is your First Amendment right. That is it. We're not going to listen to the mainstream media. We're going to listen to what you have to say, whether we like to hear it or not. Whether people want to spew hateful stuff or not, it's up to you if you want to listen and take it in. That is it. Then you have the mainstream media trying to flip it and say, oh, Elon Musk wants to spew more hate speech, wants to do this and that. That is what they do because they're a corrupt corporation. So big shout out to Elon Musk. During the election, Twitter has seen the most usage because why? They were getting real unbiased information. They were seeing things from people's first point of view. What was going on with the election? What was going on with migration? What was going on with the inflation? What was going on with overseas foreign policies, wars, Israel, Palestine? All that came into effect, and they said, you know what? We're voting for Trump. And a lot of people didn't vote for Trump because they like Trump, or they even thought Trump's policies were better than Harris. They are also voting for the team, the support that is behind Donald Trump. They're voting for Vivek Ramaswamy, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK, Elon Musk. These people who will have a role in Trump's upcoming cabinet staff. They voted for them because why? RFK is all about health. He wants to get rid of all the nasty junk foods, do a deep investigation, the ingredients that they're putting in our foods and that they are killing us. Why? Tulsi Gabbard, she is a strong ass woman, served in the military, all right, has done great things for her community. Why? Elon Musk, self-made billionaire. He's all about innovative technology. Vivek Ramaswamy, again, another very brilliant, smart individual, multi-billionaire, invested in technology. So he said, you know what? Let's assemble a team that is going to be for the middle class. This is not the standard Republican, the team that Trump has assembled. This is a different version of the Republicans. And that right there resonated with a lot of people who said, you know what? We're going to give you another chance. Fix the shit that's going on that's been affecting us for the past 4 years. This was a big, big win. Now, you're not going to see me wear any MAGA hats. You're not going to see me spray paint my car and Trump 2024 signs or whatnot. I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of MAGA apparel. All right. We put Trump in office. We're also going to hold him and criticize him when he fucks up. And that's what we should be doing as American people. You vote them in. If they're not doing the job that you put them in for, then you vote them out. You criticize them. All right. I'm not going to be like one of these weirdos, talk about Trump this and Trump that. No, he's in office. Cool. I'm glad I voted for him. Now he's on the clock to fix the job that the Democrats have caused. He's on the clock to do what he needs to do for the American people, and that's make life better. His slogan, make America great again. You on the watch now, Donald Trump. We'll see what you gonna do. We'll put you back in office. He has control of the Senate. He has control of the House. Let's see the things that he was proposing, his policies. Let's see if he's gonna get them to go through. But this was a landslide, in the words of RFK. He said that this was going to be a landslide victory. I didn't believe him. I thought it was going to be close. But once I saw how he was damn near dominating her in the popular vote and in other swing state votes, I said, oh, this is a wrap. It's a wrap. It's done and over with. Before News Nation called, I said, yeah, he's the next president of the United States. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree? I cannot wait to see all the left-leaning networks coming out. What are they going to be their new storyline, their new angles, now that Trump is going to be back in the White House? How are they going to try to defame him now? What new, storylines or made-up bullshit stories that they're going to try to come out to further try and defame Trump? They have done everything under the sun to this man. They have impeached him twice. Okay, they have filed a whole bunch of BS lawsuits against him. They have called him every single name in the book, from Hitler to a fascist to a rapist to a pedophile to a racist. They have gotten that man almost assassinated twice. They have gotten him shot in the ear, and yet he comes back and comes back and comes back, and now he's back in the White House once again. This right here, guys, is like the Rocky story. No matter whether you like Trump or not, all that he had to go through with the machine going up against him, with the mainstream media going up against him, with the elites going up against him, he fought all of that and came out victorious at the end. And I believe now this is going to be a better day for America. We don't have to worry about freedom of speech possibly getting taken away. We don't have to worry about the Second Amendment possibly getting taken away. We don't have to worry about none of our constitutional rights possibly being taken away. The stock market right now is at soaring. They are soaring because why? They predicted a Trump win is going to be good for the economy. Just him winning alone, you see nothing but greens across the stock board, which means that if you have a 401k or you're investing in stocks, you're making a money on your return of your investment. That is the American dream. Have your money work for you so that you don't have to work for the rest of your life. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree? My commentary. Leave your comments down below. Smash like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.